Okie dokie. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, tomorrow I'll be more okay. Like, there's just a lingering pressure in the air that's causing me to have a headache, and it's just not been a good time. It just hasn't been a good time. So yeah, we're just starting off with Star Rail. It's not telling me warp. How much time is left on the warp? 1 day. Okay. So tomorrow we'll pull for Sunday's light cone. I could have sworn it was changing today, but shows what I know. Haven't been doing too terribly much. It's been rough trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of using, oh, that's funny. In terms of using, like, my stamina and stuff like that. Playing for Sunday's Light Cone seems like a good idea because Dance 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 is here. So if I can get some copies of Dance 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 to refine it, I'd be very happy. So yeah, I haven't been figuring out what I really want to do. Let's see. I can do that. Total enemies. Is it more than one enemy? Yeah, it's more than one enemy for that. So I don't even think I need to use this. I mean, I can anyway. So all I've been doing, because we have the double drops right now, and I only have 9 more runs to do, I've just been trying to get some better pieces for Anaxa. Not just because I'm an Anaxa simp, but literally because I want him to have the best build possible so that he can just keep the same artifacts on, or relics, whatever you want to call them, on when he's either with Herta or doing hyper carry. Yeah, sure, we'll still bring in Trivy.
It's the reliable Don Hung. We knew you'd come.
I'm sad she didn't say the stop saying weird things, because I find that hilarious.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I really didn't know what to farm with the double drops.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Let me... because I know this is loud.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
I'll try to remember to turn that up for Genshin.
Open
I just had
sesame.
no idea what I wanted to farm at this point. Because I have... I don't know if I'm going to pull for the first two Elation characters.
I reforge all things.
Or if I even want to. In terms of rerun characters, like outside of getting Eidolons for like Finon, Anaxa, and Mighty, I have no idea who I would pull for at this point. And I haven't been this lost since I started playing the game on what to do.
Roar, dragons rise!
And whereas I feel like my builds are good and everything, like Anaxa's pieces mostly are either going to be missing attack or they're missing speed. And at this point, it's like, I gotta watch out for his speed because I gotta make sure he doesn't go faster than Saridra or Sunday. But when he's with, like, Herta, like, you want him to keep going to feed Herta energy.
Open sesame.
Right now, so again, right now with his build, he's on the attack rope. So I think he's, like, missing one ulti from the energy rope. From at least what it feels like. It feels like he's doing it almost as the same consistency, give or take one ulti. Okay, please don't spell my mouth, Froth.
Expand your thinking.
To the soul.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
No, I don't think I'm sick, or I hope I'm not. As I put out into my post on Blue Sky,
Earth shatters, heaven
like,
trembles.
fighting the headache
Soaring above the lands.
was worse,
This
is bad
is
enough,
permanent!
because I know it's been snowing. There was more snow in the forecast for the
With this
weekend, but it
divine
looks like it might be
power,
tapering
I will
off,
forge
according to what
all
my phone is saying.
things.
Open sesame.
So we'll see.
Watch it
But
crumble.
there was that. There's just my acid reflux
Riding
kicking
the
in.
west wind.
And that was really
Away
bad
we
too.
go!
Like, I've never really had it like linger into the next day, like for such a long
Endless
period of
riddles.
time.
Nothing but a void.
So I just took a it's not Nexium, but it's
Expands, I
the
think.
an equivalent to
Glimpse
it.
the unknown.
It'll take an hour or so probably for it to kick in, but it will last 24 hours after it does. Not quite sure what caused it, but oh, I forgot to check Little Herda's stuff. I actually saved a couple things for Little Herda. Got crit damage, crit rate with nothing else. Outgoing healing, sure. Attack percent? No. It's all headpieces! Depending on what that rolls, maybe. No. Nothing really, so to speak. Yep, I had the 20 enemies. I just couldn't remember if I was going to get the 20 enemies or not. So, Anaxa. So, oh, his already has speed in it. It's pretty much what I want here. His crit rate isn't terrible. So, I could lower his crit rate a little bit. That's probably the best case scenario outside of maybe one more speed roll. But I am curious, what does this roll into? Attack percent. So this is the exact same stats, except for one is defense and one is HP, I think. But it's the same stats he's got. So let's just see where this goes. It's not like it could potentially go to waste. We could throw it on Blade. It missed the speed. I think it has lower crit. And attack has a little bit more. Yeah, so he's got the better one right now. Oh, it's effect right. Never mind. Oh, Blade doesn't use this set. I'm dumb. It's still not a bad piece, so I will hold on to it. We didn't get anything here. I got this yesterday. It's lower crit damage, but it is higher speed. I don't know if the higher, like, for more speed is worth it. What would he put him at? It should go up by 4, right? So 1/3. Oh, well, maybe, actually. Because he does up his own crit when he's by himself. Is it crit damage, though? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, okay. 133. So if he's at 133, hold up. Where's my benchmark? So he is 21 below Saredra. And okay, roughly the same. So I'm 156. I thought I was higher. They should be a little bit higher. At least I want Sunday higher. But I believe all his stuff does have speed in it. Hey, honey, how you doing? Probably caffeine withdrawal symptoms, most likely. That could very well be. I know I was drinking the Dr. Pepper yesterday, but I didn't really have coffee. So that could be. How you doing, honey? Also, the right side of my nose is still like clogged. Hasn't quite fixed itself yet. I was looking at your relics. Speed crit damage. Speed crit damage. Crit damage with speed. Speed with crit damage. It didn't roll the crit damage, but that is. Um, I mean, this could roll crit damage. It does have flat HP, but we can see. Oh, that rolled defense. And not only defense, it rolled uh flat defense. This could roll crit damage as well. Crit rate. Wrong crit. Wrong crit. And then we're at HP. Okay. So potentially I could re-roll this to get higher crit damage, but he's got the speed boots. So that's fine. Crit damage and speed. And that rolled excellently. And speed. Every one of his pieces has speed. So his light cone might make the difference. I gotta double check what it does, but it might make the difference. Doing okay. It's kind of slow today. And I went to grab my pumice stone thing and I saw it like sitting behind it. Stuff at the radio station today after work, so I'll be home a bit later. Okay. Probably around the time we need to do the shopping. Okay. Yeah, just let me know when you're outside and Paul and I will hop down. Okay, so Sunday looks like, like I said, his light cone might make the difference. Saradra. Okay, yours does not affect your speed. And you just needed attack and speed and crit damage. Speed, but it didn't roll into speed. Speed crit damage. It doesn't have speed. That's why I'm not using that. Okay. Yeah. Oopsies. Yep. I have so many crit rate crit damage on this set, it's not even funny. Okay, I got a couple pieces with just speed, but nothing with the attack percent. Okay, that has a good chunk of speed in it. I crafted this, I believe, so all good, and it rolled a lot into speed, so that made me happy. Um, Speed with attack and crit damage, that's fine. This attack percent with speed, okay. That's all we can really ask for here, right? Yeah. And that didn't roll into speed, it just rolled into crit damage. So that's a case of there's a couple pieces that could be re-rolled here. How are the roads going back in, hon? Did they at least clear it up a little bit? All right, so I need more speed for them. But all their pieces have speed, so it's a case of re-rolling, which I either need to get the battle pass again or use the molding resins on making the dice. But it takes too many to make the dice. It's kind of the same with Anaxa. Anaxa has... I now lowered this. But he's faster. He needs more attack. I believe Anaxa wanted at least 3,000 attack. So that becomes another issue. Yeah, his body could use attack on it. It's the only stat it's missing, really. And I got this off a drop, too. I didn't make this one. So that was good. That has attack on it. That was the chef's kiss. And then this is the attack rope. So in order to get attack, he needs attack on the body straight up. And then it just needs to roll at least once into it. It's traces, right? Okay, there we go. Based on the number of erudition characters in the team, one of the following effects will be triggered. One character enacts crit damage increases by 140%. At least 2 increased damage dealt by all allies. So the one character should be Anaxa himself, and his crit damage should already go up. So me lowering his crit damage shouldn't be too terrible if I had to. Roads are bad everywhere. Oh, Jesus. Here's hoping it clears up a little bit before we have to go grocery shopping. That's not my model. There we go. Went to go straighten out the model. I turned on OBS instead. But at least I didn't turn off the stream. All right. I am curious here. We can do this easier in APOC than anywhere else. And then we'll do...
Are you prepared to gaze
you know,
upon
I'll
the
probably
visage of
do,
the finality?
whatchamacallit. Divergent Universe. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Do I have anything to spend in here? No, it's Herta's shop that I need.
The form of the unknown causes one to stop.
Okay. First character ignores the defense. Yep. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this because we did change his stuff. Yes, I know.
A will of metal and stone. No
Well,
need to hesitate.
You're gonna do
Your
that again.
judgment brought you this far.
A day of peaceful.
A direct offensive?
Watch this magic trick.
Totally wanted to sprint with the triangle button.
Step onto the board.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Behold, this symbol of pure bear witness.
Actually, we can do this until Anax's turn.
Flaming beast.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
I will watch over you and guide you on your path. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
If all is black or white, there'd be no charm. Your
Well, I
downfall is
misjudged where he
absolute.
was.
Press the attack.
Torment and doubt, farewell. What's the matter?
Okay, here's Anaxa. Yep, his stuff is okay. So in combat right now, he's got the 3,000 attack. Where's your speed? Alright, so he's about what, 150 speed? Yeah, he's like 153 speed. So he is right behind Ceredra and Sunday for their base stats. If I'm reading this all correctly. Okay, when the wearer's turn starts, regenerates 10 energy. If the enemy target has a weakness implemented, the wearer's dealt Increase the damage dealt by 60%. Okay, so he's doing that on his own. When an enemy target is attacked, or decreases the target's defense by 12%, lasting for 2 turns. The same type of effect cannot stack. Oh, wait. Huh, does that mean he's not getting the buff right now? I mean, it lasts for 2 turns, but does that mean he's not getting the buff? I guess we'll see, like, after this run, we'll see if doing another one will make him declare it faster.
Insanity! Rise to the challenge! To the soul! Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Insanity! To the soul!
Serenity is before me.
Insanity! To the soul! Insanity! To the soul!
Have fun, Argenti.
With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Insanity! To the soul!
Press the attack. Your downfall is absolute.
Rise to the challenge!
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity! To the soul! Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Insanity! To the soul!
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
To the soul! Insanity! To the soul! Insanity!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things! To the soul! Insanity!
Your downfall is absolute.
Serenity is before me.
To the
I
soul!
should have put my seasonings in my
Insanity.
bra before I put
To
it
the
in the
soul.
microwave. It's just like sitting on the top of it.
Insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Put forth all your might.
I have it under control.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
To the soul!
Rise to
Torment
the
and
challenge.
doubt, farewell.
You didn't
I
bounce.
will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Down to 1,500 already.
Insanity! To the soul!
Rise to the
Insanity! To the soul!
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all
Yeah,
things!
his energy is pretty good.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
At least for this team. We probably have to try the build on Herta too.
To the soul!
Your downfall is absolute.
Confess.
You've got
Put
the
forth
nerve.
all your might.
Flailing beast. Fight for me.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity! To the soul! Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Insanity! To To the soul.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
A bloody fight. Your downfall is absolute.
Rise to the challenge.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity.
For chivalry.
Okay, so what was the final? 34-24. I think that was about the same he had the last time. So let's quit out. Is this the same thing? That's my question. Is it the same thing? But we'll equip the crit damage one. I'm just gonna scribble down. It was 34-24 is what it ended at. Do not run with the square button. It doesn't work. Or the triangle button.
This far. A day of peaceful.
A direct offensive.
Watch this magic trick.
Step onto the board.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Behold, this symbol of pure. Bear witness. Honor!
I have it under control.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Rise to the challenge.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul. Insanity.
Your downfall is absolute. A bloody fight.
Serenity is before me.
To the soul.
Rise to the
Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power,
That's right.
I
Stab
reforge
urgency.
all things. To the soul. Insanity.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul. Insanity. To the soul. Insanity.
3.
With this divine power, I
Right.
reforge all things.
1872. I think that was the
Soaring
same.
above the lands, this is permanence!
Press the attack. Your downfall is absolute.
To the soul. Insanity.
Rise to the
Earth
challenge.
shatters, heaven trembles!
Serenity is before me.
To the soul. Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul. Insanity.
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Rise to the challenge.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. To the soul.
I think this is slower, actually.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Your downfall is absolute.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
A bloody fight.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Put forth all your might.
I have it under control.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
You're fighting a gentleman. Bear witness. To let the duel commence.
Insanity.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Your downfall is absolute.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul, insanity. To the soul, insanity.
Rise to the challenge.
With this
Yeah, I
divine
think it's
power,
a slower.
I reforge all things.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Confess.
So
Put
tiring.
forth all your might.
'Cause I believe on the defense
the
one,
soul.
the ignores the defense.
Insanity.
I was already broken him by this point, and we just broke him.
Serenity is before me.
To the soul, insanity. To the soul, insanity.
Rise to the challenge.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
A bloody fight. Your downfall is absolute.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
To the soul, insanity. To the soul, insanity.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Yeah, it is slower.
Serenity is
It's already
before
down
me.
to 1300.
To the soul,
He's dead,
insanity.
but
For chivalry.
yeah, 3368, and the other one was 3424. So this one was just objectively better. Just making sure you are on. Yep, you're on everything I put you on.
I'm not built for this. You go ahead if
A
you
will
wish
of
to
metal and
engage.
A day of peaceful.
A direct offensive?
Watch this magic trick.
Step onto the board.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Behold, this symbol of pure. Bear witness. Honor.
I have it under control.
I don't think the AI did anything
Shatters, heaven
stupid
trembles. Soaring above
on
the
this one.
lands,
Objectively, this
is
was way
permanence!
faster.
I will watch
And the only
over
thing I
you
think was
and guide you on
different
your
was
path.
there was at one point I
With this
had
divine
0 skill
power,
points,
I
so
reforge
Anaxa just
all
had to pop a
things.
single
Rise
shot.
to the challenge.
To the soul, insanity.
Your downfall is absolute. Press the attack.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul, insanity. To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the
Rise
soul,
to the challenge.
insanity.
Serenity is before me.
To the soul, insanity. To the soul, insanity.
1872. I think that was around. It was the same
With this
breaking
divine
point at the
power,
first
I
one, though, right?
reforge all things.
It looks like it's the
Soaring
exact same
above the
number.
lands, this is permanence!
To the
Rise
soul,
to the challenge.
insanity.
A bloody fight. Your downfall is absolute.
Rise to the challenge.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul, insanity.
Rise to the challenge.
To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I
Rise to the
reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul.
Yeah, like that.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. To the soul.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Your downfall is absolute.
Serenity is before me.
Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power,
Oh, that was such a damage boost,
I
Nexa.
reforge all things.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Put forth all your might.
Flailing
Bear
beast.
witness. You're fighting a gentleman.
Insanity.
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
There is something about the second phase that just
To the
it
soul.
feels so bad.
Insanity.
Doesn't matter if it's an AXA or a
the
final,
soul.
it just feels
Insanity.
bad.
Your downfall is absolute.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Rise to the challenge.
To the soul. Insanity.
Pledge thine loyalty. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Put forth all your might.
Fight for me.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul. Insanity.
1488. Yeah.
To the soul. Insanity.
Depending on how
This
fast an
divine
AXA can
power,
shoot through
I
this,
reforge all
it's going to be
things.
roughly around the same as
To the soul.
the other
Insanity.
one.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Press the attack. Your downfall is absolute.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul. Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
To the soul. Insanity.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul.
For chivalry.
1424 leaves you at 3424. So that's pretty consistent. Just to finish it out, why not?
That one is hard to persuade. Let's observe first. Turn over this eternal.
Play nice.
Emerge from your cocoon.
The sad thing about that, like, it felt smooth. It's just that the second part of Argenti just stalls out. It didn't matter if, like, if I had an AXA or a fine on. But
Rise and shine.
it doesn't bode
Night
well
falls.
for upcoming endgame stuff.
Good night.
So make them wait. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
It's kind of why I want to see the last, because I know this team can do the side fairly well, so
Flowers.
I just want to
bloom
see
for
the end
tomorrow. Again.
number.
Again. Till we meet again.
Wilt hear. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Because
some
honestly, what I've
sunshine.
seen and heard for like the elation stuff, I'm not keen on
Stars,
it.
shine for the heroes. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink. May time watch over the Evernight. Cleanse hatred with love. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Embrace a new life.
Night falls. Shh. Good night. Rise and shine.
May death protect us!
It hurts a bit.
Have some fun. Till we meet again.
Don't make them wait.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
This is eternity!
Don't blink.
Ah, couldn't have given that to one of the two characters that could use it.
Take the answer!
Again. Again. Rise and shine.
Have some sunshine!
Wilt hear.
Don't make them wait.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
This is eternity!
Don't blink.
Cleanse hatred with love!
Night falls. Shh. Good night. Have some fun. Till we meet again.
As you wish.
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Again. Again. Rise and shine.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Take the answer!
Don't blink.
Rewrite destruction with me! Cleanse hatred with love!
That hurts a bit.
Don't make
Got
them
it, Mika.
Wilt hear.
Treat our guests nicely till we meet again.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
This is eternity! Have some sunshine!
Don't blink.
Rewrite destruction with me! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
I'll see your monkey and
May
raise
death
you a
protect us.
dragon.
Your time to shine. Night falls. Shh. Good night. Rise and shine.
Take the answer! Don't make them wait!
Good, you gave it to the two that matter.
Have some sunshine!
Don't blink.
Cleanse hatred with love!
Have some fun. Till we meet again.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Wilt hear.
This is eternity! Don't make them wait! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Take the answer. Don't
Rewrite destruction with me! Cleanse hatred with love!
Treat our guests nicely. Rise and shine.
Embrace a new life.
1500?
May death protect us! As you wish.
Have some sunshine. This is eternity. Your time to shine. Night falls. Shh. Good night. Till we meet again.
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
1% Castorus.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Thank you, Ika. That was worse than the time I had before. In terms of the total number, because I had 6,900 with an AXO. Huh. So removing that crit damage did bring that down a little bit. Very interesting indeed. Alright, I'm gonna flip over to Genshin, do my dailies, and we'll start doing Risley's story. So I will be right back. I think that's where I had the volume slider. I remember to turn it back up. Oh. Okie dokie. Yeah, like I said, I kind of want an Axa with the speed. That felt very good to have him with the speed that high.
Add Astro.
But I don't know, like I'll have to try it with the other body on again just to see if I can hit the 6900. Just to confirm that that change was the thing that was in fact knocking it down a little bit, because I believe I did change the ropes, and that's what pushed me over to get the to get the 6900. I guess the other character I could check. No. That I could potentially check is Hyacine. And I mean just as a whole. Like seeing if there's stuff for her. Because I know she wants HP and speed. Specifically. And I know her speed got knocked down a little bit because Cyrene took the light cone. because I was not able to get Sirenes. So whoever gets rerun first, I'll probably go for their light cone. So if Hyacinth gets rerun before Cyrene, I'll go for her light cone instead. There's nothing there. Why did I do that? Cause like the only thing I can think of to do, like I said, I'm going for Sunday's light cone, right? Because I actively use Sunday. He's still a really good support. So I think it's actually worth doing that. I love Anaxa, so I would like to get his Eidolons. But other than that, I'm not really sure where I should be putting stuff. And I don't want to fall into that, oh, well, you need all the brand new stuff to do anything. Because that's just no fun. And what if I don't like the characters? For an example, I really don't like Sparkle. What do you mean you don't like Sparkle? I mean, I do not like Sparkle. Every time I rotate the camera. I don't know what it is about that spot for me, but every time I rotate the camera, it like wigs out and says I'm shooting the thing. And then that happens. I don't understand that. So like if I did go vertical investment for like my favorite characters and the teams I like to play, like I think Herta's light cone would be worth it. Because I do like using Herta. But unlike the Chrysos heirs, Herta does not seem to have like a little bit of lasting power right now. On the same token, neither does Mighty, but Mighty might just be because I don't have his it's E1 or E2 where he's really good. I'm trying to remember because the same Eidolon count was the same for Finance. Where they're like really good, but they also had to have their light cones too. To which, you know, I could go after Mighty's light cone when he reruns again. But on the same hand, I don't actually use Mighty. Which is really funny. I could, though. However, if it's like, oh, use Cyrene with one of them, like using whatever it's called, Arbitration, the highest difficulty thing where you need 3 parties, I could almost run a Finon party and a Mighty party. And I say almost because both of them want Cyrene. And I don't like. I would dare say Finon should keep him, keep her. But her thing is so good for Mighty. Giving him a full chart of Godslayer be God, and then it times it by like 200% damage or something like that. It's kind of crazy. Because, like, if I left Cyrene with, Finon, right? Finon's team is Danheng, Cyrene, Saredra, and then, of course, Finon. So then that would leave Sunday to go with Mighty, and then Mighty would have... I almost want to say Loja can keep up with the healing on Mighty. So it would be Mighty and Tribby and Sunday. So as long as I didn't have to use, like... So then there becomes a problem, right? If I use Castorus, I don't have Cyrene or Tribby. Because they're with Mighty and Finon. So... If push came to shove, it would just be Castorus. I would run Castorus over Mighty. Because then what's left is the Herta. And Herta would needs on. Funnily enough, I think Herta needs Don Hung. That attack boost from Don Hung is really noticeable, and she needs Tribby. So we're running into the problem that every team needs the exact same supports. So maybe depending is what I'm looking for going into the Elation stuff is effectively supports that can slide into the current teams I have. But the question is the game going to actually do that? Or am I going to just have to make whole new teams? Because if I could just like slide in some supports instead of using Tribby with Herta, I use like one of the new Elation people kind of situation. If that works, awesome. But I think that again, I've said it before, I like vertical investment. I like showing favoritism to my characters. Looking at you, newbie. You get all the love. It just feels, I don't want to say icky to do it in Star Rail, just because, like, when you have it initially, like, even though I got E1 Tribby on her first rerun, it's noticeable. It was noticeable. It's still noticeable. And even to the point where I've run her on a couple things, where I think it was, why did I almost call that World of Darkness? Jesus Christ. MOC. I don't know why I almost called it World of Darkness. But MOC, like my run for that cleared faster with Tribby and Casterus than it did with Cyrene, where Cyrene should have been better. Like on paper, she should be better. I clicked the button to pick that up, and it didn't want to pick up. Wah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what HSR holds.
A dash of frost!
Oh, hello, doggo. You didn't run away. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Thank you, Cloche, for not attacking the dog. Who's a good boy? I don't know why you're here. You want tummy rubs? Okay, we give you tummy rubs. We give you tummy rubs. Bark, bark. Should give him a name. I feel bad every time I scare him.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
And then one day you'll learn how to people, Nouvelette. So yeah, we'll do Risley's part of Risley's story today. It depends on how long it actually stretches out. I want to say it's only like 2 hours long, so we might be able to finish it. If we don't finish it today, obviously we'll finish it tomorrow. But then tomorrow we'll also do some Sumeru exploration. as I showed off yesterday, the onion's not really gonna do a heck of a lot for me. But Sumeru literally is the only place left that has a chunk of exploration that needs to be done. And you're looking at part of it. Because this is the only part of the ruins I have open. There is much more to the artifact route in there. Oh, where's my thing? There it is.
Like a lamb to the slaughter. Law of the jungle.
Oh, this probably means we'll see Mr. Boots. Oh, and I don't know if I said yesterday when I came on. I did do that puzzle that was in the Melusine village. And it was exactly as Onwed had looked up and said. It was the fact that I had exhausted all the investigative points that it wasn't spawning. Which is freaking dumb.
Settle down.
A little emotion
Today. You want this one.
So freaking dumb. So if you're locked out of that puzzle, that's why. So I would recommend just logging out at that point. Do it the first thing you do when logging in, and then do your artifact route. And we'll just go see Mr. Boots. Mr. Boots, am I done? I don't think I am. I think I still have the 3 spots, right? At the very least. Oh, no, Mr. Boots says I'm done. Well, thank you, Mr. Boots. Would you like a treat? There you go. Good kitty. Alright, now... Perfect. We are now capped on resin, so... we get to go do... Onslaught. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see some stuff for Durin. The sad thing is, Durin and Varka probably are going to need the same stats. And I've seen Jack.
Bow your head.
Oh yeah, so we got the transient to use too. Today. Yeah, we're just gonna do artifacts today. Probably continue on with that until the only boss we'll fight is Dottore. Because it's the only one I really need, I think. Oh my god, those were all shit. Those are all poo. Poo, I say.
Shower me with drip!
Hold on a sec, guys. Kind of an emergency-ish. Okay, I'm back. So, like, emergency, but not emergency. So, my brother came in, which he normally doesn't do. His glasses broke, like, completely broke, and he can't see without them. So, he asked if I had any electrical tape, and funnily enough, yes, I do. And it was just because of an old charging wire, my USB wire for my phone. Kept getting stripped, so I needed to tape it. So he's lucky about that. We do have a place in town that does do like cheap frames and stuff, and they can get your prescription off of just looking at the lenses. So I'm like, contact the friend that you usually get rides from and see what he says to see if he can take you to go um, get a new pair of glasses. And it might take like a day or two for them to actually get them all together and stuff, but at the very least, he won't have a thing of glasses just like taped together. Hmm. So yeah, like I said, it was an emergency, but not an emergency. Like he can't see zilch without his glasses, so kind of needed to make sure he had his eyeballs. Like I have my eyeballs here, and my eyeballs tell me that is shit. And it's HP on set too for Columbina. HP nothing. Energy recharge. Attack and crit rate. I'm gonna lock that. I could use it for like Charlotte. Huh. I think Newbie missed a crit. Ew, no. Can we please, like, get something good?
Silence!
Strike a pop!
Also, what the heck is it about Stygian Onslaught? Where, like, you just can't change characters. There is such a wicked delay in it. Alright. 2 more runs. No. No. Kevin screams in chat, please. This is ridiculous.
Settle down!
Alright, then we just got the transient. No. No. Also, I'm seeing that set way more than the Hexarai one.
Silence! An oversight on my...
And there's our transient. What do we get? Okay, double crit flower with attack percent for Durin. Thank you. Bolt gross. That is also gross. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that's the only one. It only has one substat he wants. So we have a double crit flower, thankfully. With attack in it, so awesome. We'll see how that rolls. No double crit, but this is pretty much almost the same as this. So, we will roll that. He's probably going to keep his sands. Saddies, we have a pyro on set. Um, it's not great, but we have one. And this is the only crit damage one we have. And it's not good. So, like, we have a couple crit rate ones. Okay, so effectively I could. I just don't know how high his. I think he's gonna overcap. All right, I'm gonna mull this over. I'm just gonna run to the restroom really quick. So I'll be right back, and then we'll finish out the dailies, and maybe level some artifacts for Durin. Ha! I am back. Rawr. Okay. So let's see. We have this horrible thing. Let's rip off the band-aid with this, right? Okay. Nice try. You could have gone up one notch. Well, now you're just rubbing salt in the wound. Oh, come the fuck on. Go crit damage again, please. Attack. That is such a bad. Like, I wouldn't even waste the feather on that. You have to hold on to your sands, so you have this. All I know is, like, to use Durin with Arlie, I would need the Noblesse set, since I don't use Bennett at that point. Oh, we're running down to the 2 stars. Okay. Looks like we're getting attack percent on this one. Laggy. I did not want to do my inputs. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why you do artifact roots. Crit. I have another one that's similar, right? Yeah, this has ER, which I would like. Okay, these both have crit and attack. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack. I'd rather have the crit damage just because we're going to have to run a crit rate circlet. All right, let's see what this one does. It's not to riff. We'll see. Would like the ER though. Attack percent, okay. Okay. Are you just gonna be a really big bad boss attack piece? That would be kind of funny. And just like that, my fodder goes bye-bye. Okay. Well, now I just do this. Oh, you were so close. You were so close, game. 14, 12 crit damage. This one might be better just because it has the ER. Oh, I don't like that one bit. I literally used all my fodder. Okay, crit rate's fine. Attack. Crit damage. I hate you so fucking much. Well, I don't have much in the way of potions anymore. much would this take you to go to 16? 69. Nice. Well, we stop rolling that right now. Holy moly. I don't know who would need that. We'll hold on to it. Maybe Nicole will want HP, yeah? Yeah? All right, what is Durin's stuff right now with the Noblesse? 62, 227. Ew. Yeah. He's, ew. No, that is a nope, no siree, Bob. You had, offset, Pyro. Oh, all that fodder. All that fodder. Oh. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Somebody has to, right? That's not Columbina. Like, that is just sad. That was so sad. That was a lot of Mora, too, by the way. We want... I'll do this really quick, too. I'll just go to Fontaine to hand that in, since we'll do Risey's quest. You haven't done artifacts in a while?
This
I
realm
mean...
is truly beginning to thrive.
I have been on this artifact set since it came out, and with the domain and everything, and I barely got a set on a Nepha. Like, I have had such bad luck.
If you ever had...
Makes you want to go cry in a corner. Makes me want to go cry in a corner. Like, now I have Columbina on Silken Moon because it's better for me to do that for the way I'm playing her. So, that's fine. Her Silken Moon set is not terrible, and you have to keep in mind that she's on Prototype Amber. Once I hit 30 on the Battle Pass, I'm going to look into the Sack Jade. But this is what she's running right now. That's fine. This new set, I have a double crit Goblet. I have double crit Feather, but it doesn't have HP in it, or Flower, excuse me. No HP. I have a crit damage, ER, and HP. This could actually be fine as long as her crit rate is up there, you know what I mean? And that'll be fine with the Sack Jade. Not double crit, but has crit rate. It's a little iffy. But we do have a double crit here. And then we have Bupkiss. Sans, that's the only HP Sans I have. And that's the only ER I have. Which, funnily enough, is probably better than the one she's using right now on Silken. So, okay. She'll probably have to have an offset. And then I have this crit damage one with 10 crit rate in it. I'm okay with that, with ER in it. We have this one with ER HP, but no crit damage, or no crit rate in it. So she has something she can go on, but I've gotten jack shit for Durin.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
She's about halfway to 4. About halfway to 4. Aww. Well, I guess I get it tomorrow. I mean, I could do like the cooking one. Excuse me. Oh, I should probably throw stuff on the forge, actually, if I'm even contemplating a weapon. So hang on. You understand the folk that swap artifacts between characters now? Yeah, so do I. The problem is that's a big headache when it comes to the frickin' IT. Would like to have something made, please. Oh, that's another thing I do want to check in preparation for Sumeru. So we're gonna do that because I know it's not gonna take anything. I want to see what it takes to make the oculi thing, and that way we can hunt the oculi to at least get the next level of it to get the key. Dendroculi. It was Kale's mushrooms. Make 16 of them, and I only need how many? Hold up, let me go to Sumeru. I didn't pick my flowers. That's okay. Hey, Onwed, how you doing? Into fully building the interior of my home. One day I will just sit down and do that. All right, I need 9. I need 9 of them. Okay. And I can do that. That's not going to be too bad. So we're going to make these, and then tomorrow when we go do stuff in Sumeru, we're going to actually look for the oculi. While doing some other stuff, of course, but also I weep. I didn't realize I didn't have very many of the lotuses either. All right, guys, remind me tomorrow as well while we're running around Sumeru to pick that stuff up. None of those, unfortunately, can be planted, but I probably should have some of those on hand. I think Kale is the only one that uses the mushrooms. And where's Kale? Kale should just be level 40. Yeah, she's level 40, and then Tainari is 50. 51. I ascended him to 60? When did I do that? I don't remember doing that. I did it to Toma, too. Alright, we got those. It is time. No, not the travelogue. Story quest, there we go. We want to do Risley. Risley is one of my favorites. I watched my husband do it when it came out, and I love this quest. The story is so good. Theantos of Kale's village sells those shrooms daily because I bought them. That's good to know. I should actually remember that there's merchants. So like apparently we watched a video fairly recently, and it was saying that like the merchant in Nodcry, the one that actually has the Natlan items at the port, Like you buy him out, he moves to another location, and then he has like the Nod Cry stuff, including I believe including Columbina's flowers. I didn't know that when I was building Columbina. Well, here's a question. Okay, you're not in the Duke's office. That was my question.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all. You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave. Oh, you mean Risley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. While he does look kind of intimidating, he's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him.
It's been so long. Yeah. I was doing Arlecchino's quest yesterday, and obviously they didn't replace her yet to supplement the voice. And I'm like, yeah, it's so weird to hear the old voice now. I'm so used to her new voice, which is a good thing.
Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys? Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
Are you in a box?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
The Betty Rubble laugh on the new lady. You know, I never actually noticed that. But I totally get what you mean.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big box.
Why are you in the box?
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, traveler, let's go take a look. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Did someone shave your eyebrows? Did someone strip you of your clothes? Why are they... I mean, I kind of get the clothes one, but why the eyebrow one?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Hey, I've dated myself plenty of times on this channel, and you've caught every one of them, so funnily enough, you're dating yourself too. They go down the hall.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But when I came to, it was gone.
Why were you taking a nap by the elevator?
It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world. I'll wait here for your return.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time.
I guess I could have just jumped down. Like this. Whee! I'm stuck. There we go.
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else.
Well, this is not the quest. Well, we're just clicking through this because this is another thing that triggered for some reason. Okay. Stop. No. We are on the search for a hat.
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
And yet you're just whining about it.
Meh. Paimon, meh. Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in. Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
We could just buy him a hat.
That's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they've got all kinds of stuff in there. Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking? Oh, this is bad. Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well, either way, let's go check it out first. Yeah, Paimon doesn't want to spend your own money. Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now, just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread. Well, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself.
But why a flying chunk of gingerbread? Like, why? Hello, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Seriously, why a flying chunk of gingerbread? Like, what part of Paimon says gingerbread?
I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody, after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Why, your heroic actions at Araneus have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. Ah, you were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you. Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
I mean, I suppose it's better that somebody called her a piece of gingerbread or whatever, due to the emergency food thing. So other people do see her as food. She's going to be somebody's meal, isn't she?
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
A man's hat. Yeah, flying lavender melon, yeah. Fairy mascot, a balloon, yep. I can see balloon. She's full of hot air.
No problem. Anything else? Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of more coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
See, this is one of the things I do like about English dubs is that they do attempt to get accents somewhere. Are they good all the time? No. But the attempt is made, and it's nice.
All right, Paimon will take a look.
Find a hat. A very dapper, fancy hat.
Are you sure you don't want more? These opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
It's all right, two will do. It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. That poor guy must still be waiting for us. Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
Well, that's just a scary thought, Paimon. Yeah. Like, I don't know why they just didn't hire somebody who had a British accent, if that's what they wanted. Maybe it had to do with the studio or something. I don't know. Unfortunately, Escoffier also came out during the voice actor strike, so maybe there was something different from that. Who knows? All right, man in a box, I have a hat for you.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair. Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
But, sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Risley! It's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say, I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here. As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again, You might not have the same luck next time.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace.
You know, based on his description of his hat, I wasn't thinking that. Like, it is a simple hat, nothing fancy, but I don't think he, like, explained it well. I can see the softness in it, though.
Then I'll be off. I'll get going now.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the coupon cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up too. And if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up...
All right then, please follow me.
I mean, the fact that we're not prisoners anymore, he could just tell them, hey, give us the good shit.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Then I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes. If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
2 bottles coming right up.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Well, you saw the entail.
That'd be quite the long story.
For the sake of justice and fruit pies. I'm still trying to learn more about Fontaine. To be honest, I really wasn't involved a lot. No, you were involved quite a lot.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength to make it out unscathed.
It's mostly for the
Had you
fruit
not
pies.
possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the first place.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us. That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms, some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo.
What?
They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats, so we have to examine everything carefully. Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem! Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
It's only been a couple minutes since we agreed to continue friendly relations with each other, and you're already planning to overthrow me? Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of Mora. Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead? There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
Let me try the smoking
Are
gem.
you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
Are you
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
That's true.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met either.
Okay, then why don't we go to your office for tea? Okay, where's our hat?
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
Well, I do declare.
Are these your two guests?
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences. Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Risley?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh,
Me,
right,
I
and
knew.
what's to do with the hats?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Did you buy enough for everybody, Risley?
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around too if you want to learn more about us.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Risley?
Huh. Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we? Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
Alright. I'm going to take a quick BRB. I'm just going to go get another drink and something to numb, because the broth obviously wasn't enough, but it was enough to warm me up. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Got my last soda and a little bit of the crab meat that was left over. So I'm going to nom on that as we continue the story.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
Ah, it's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do. You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will.
What a positive lady. Yeah, she was pretty positive, huh? What about this young man? Is that paint or... like... yeah, I think that's paint. what have you done?
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room. These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant queue? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
That last line sounded so weird. It sounded very stilted. Like it just cuts off. So what are you hiding? Where's the other person?
Hey, you there, newbie!
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha! That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs and return to the day with all the optimism in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Paimon's gonna pass.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
I see. We need a screaming pillow. We joked about having one of those at my former job.
It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why Risley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Okay, and I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Oh, wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never, you say.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
Why is he scared of us? Le gasp!
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
Why?
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dujier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Oh, he did just come straight over here.
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dujier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
They're so suspicious.
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dujier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now, Confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
You've completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
I'll trust you for now.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
Alright, and what would you have done if the Traveler wasn't down here? Would you have done it yourself, Risley?
Huh. It's just as Risley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
They're watching me.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of Mora or anything. We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not gonna tell Risley anything, don't worry.
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something.
Paimon, shut up.
Have to know? We can look around for it, yeah?
Okay, are they afraid of Risley or are they afraid of Dugier?
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but you can't check out the books right now.
Why
we
not?
weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Sorry.
Oh.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How can I help you? The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and, I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just... there's nothing more I can tell you.
Lies.
Hey, big guy.
Hello.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner. I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and, I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right?
Yeah,
You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but, I should be somewhere nearby.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Risley, they're acting weird. Risley.
Oh, you're back. How were things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place. Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
Yeah, because he lost his hat.
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
Oh, so the one who started it all was... It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states. Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody? Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish? Bite?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon! Hey!
It was a metaphor, Paimon.
It's finally evening. Risley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
That's not the last part. No, it's not. How dare you? All right, we'll just do a little bit more, probably get through this section of it and call it, because it's about 30 minutes or so? Yeah. And I am starting to feel the, I haven't really slept.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them. Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off all at once. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Ah, so you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble. Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the Society. Would you be willing to lend me your support?
Absolutely.
But Paimon's still mad at you!
You have my thanks. Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself.
So I have a question. The stuff that the Society is getting brought into the Fortress of Meripede, obviously it's coming from above, from Fontaine and everything. But shouldn't all that stuff have to go through Risley and get the okay? So shouldn't Risley know about the hats? Like, what's so special about them? Like, where did they get them? Were they specially made in the fortress, or did they have them, like, made above and shipped down to the fortress?
The other is the true purpose of the Black Gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Paimon, you can sit.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Please, do.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These 2 are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
Don't be surprised, please. Everybody knows who you are.
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the Society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry. Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Like we believe you.
Yeah, drop the fake Southern accent, man. A true Southern gentleman would do everything for etiquette.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasol. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of. No matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order. There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head. The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? Our I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
You're boring.
Everything that I do for the fortress of Meripede. But your grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avis. Let's head back.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
Ah, crap.
From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't be able to find any evidence. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat? The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat? I need to think about this a bit more. Just what is Dugier trying to hide? I need to think about this a bit.
I don't know why I wasn't letting me do that before.
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed. Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Is that poking in her head?
Paimon's last again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem. And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
Oh, this is the end of it. So let's just try to finish it out. And then I'll take a much needed nap. Ah, Fortress of Mirapede. They'll never see me coming from this way. They never look up.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
Of course.
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain.
Isn't it?
Let's go check out the other areas too.
Alright, so we got Paimon, we got Risley, and then we got the other thing. Okay, well, Paimon can't do...
Come here! Have a look at this!
Okay, I'm here, Paimon. I was here right before. What do you need?
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf. The colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
It doesn't get graphic often? Yeah. I was scrolling around on Facebook this morning, and I saw a post about Arlecchino and Lynette, and what Lynette basically went through before Arlecchino saved her. And that's freaking dark, man. Freaking dark.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
Okay, alright, what did Risley find? Let's go talk to Risley. Oh, he moved.
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members. Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less, or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
Yes.
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
Sir, yes, sir.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down.
Was I supposed to
There are
see
some
somebody
abandoned
running?
areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
All right, Risley. He's just walking. He's a walking. All right. Following you, Risley. Okay.
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! Paimon sees some society members too!
After them.
It's Risley. Run!
Wait, which guy? Which way am I going? I'm assuming I gotta go after this guy.
Ugh, those blasted guards!
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen it pass through a large drainage pipe.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
Hell yeah. Where am I going? How dare you take me off of newbie? Where am I going? Where is this? Oh. Duh. Oh, I hate the Fortress of Maripede. Because it's telling me down. Okay, there we go. There's an elevator. My team is perfect, and it should give me Risley, actually.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well. Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I can't check his stats, what they gave him. Oh wow. Alright, so he's over 90 crit rate. Alright.
Time to shine! A burst of flavor! Off to the freezer!
Bow your head.
Well, I tried to flip back to Risley. It wouldn't let me.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dujier really prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however, and so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dujier's slaves. Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem. She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Ugh, is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision, and never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Alright, we'll just use my normal team since it wasn't letting me flip back to Risley. Like, it wasn't letting me do the input. Just making sure there's no chest down here, right? Okay. Gotta get the loot. See? And that was me doing Elemental Sight, and it flipped to Farina.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it, Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
Alright, Paimon, go do the puzzle. That was not doing the puzzle, Paimon.
Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look, the other side's open! Let's go.
Okay, we got guards, more guards. Door that's shut. Alright. But if I lose loot, it's your fault. Okay, we're still going down. I am just looking for loot. Oh, you bitch.
A little amuse-bouche. Merciless. Paradigm shift.
I know it said cryo, okay? But poor newbie, he gets countered in his own nation.
Merciless. Another star goes out. Merciless. Into the void.
Now we gotta spin the thing again.
Whoa, it's so high! We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
Extinguished.
This one have anything? No.
we'll make it to the top.
That is going way up. Holy.
Settle down.
Off to the freezer.
Nothing to see here.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Definitely looks like a torture chamber.
Who got left behind, though? Every person counts. Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
No. No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. So close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
All right. Let's search for an exit first.
If you're that concerned, Paimon, you can stay with them. Like, I won't mind. Ew. Alright, there's a puzzle there. Let's go down this way. Let's see if there's any treasure box. Oh, there's somebody in a cell. You're not dead, are you? Sheesh. Okay, you can't do anything with that one.
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here. Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not? That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these along.
Okay. Didn't I have another one?
This seems to be something like a console.
Very good,
This is a
Paimon.
surveillance terminal. The information collected by the surveillance ports we found previously will be sent here. I'm sure Dugier really enjoyed sitting here and making his people dance like puppets on strings.
Oh, that makes Paimon even angrier!
Me too. Rawr. Paimon goes grrr. Not gonna lie, for some reason, I thought I was trying to open that again. That's a lot of people.
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
Thistle, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Oh no, it's the Duke.
His Grace?
Oh, Risley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You. Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, They should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Risley? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Silence!
Goose on the loose! Another star goes out!
Bow your head.
There we go.
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time he got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
The slam.
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
Yeah. I absolutely love that scene because it's something you hadn't seen in the game before. You had never seen a character just go quote unquote unhinged, grabbing somebody by the neck and just slamming them to the ground. It's so good. It's what made me really love Risley, honestly.
Even I wouldn't be able to find humor in a situation like this.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea.
Gonna punch
For
the shit
now,
out of him?
I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way.
Yeah.
He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
That is maniacal.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so how about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
Alright, we gotta wait 2 days.
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind her for sure.
These quests don't take too terribly long. I mean, it's about roughly 2 hours, I think, to get through these. And unlike, Arlecchino where there's a bigger fight, this was pretty much nothing. It was just running around the fortress, and I didn't get lost in the fortress.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Risley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns. Which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Risley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory. Please, go ahead. That's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
Part of the reason I love Risley's story quest is because they push the storytelling and character development. And again, it's the same reason I like Lynette and Linny in Arlecchino. For whatever reason, the Fontaine characters got pushed so hard in development, and it's like scarring everybody. Like, look at freaking Farina. Like, Fontaine had excellent stories, man.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of. Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles. Yes, like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all. But I did. So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede. My methods were extreme, yes, but I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved. It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's Avis and Fasol. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's... I'd like to be wedded to Avis here at the fortress.
Aww.
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
Oh, we can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now, it'd be too hard to leave.
That's
And
a
we
little
have
weird.
full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
Yay! Yeah, the Fontaine characters I felt were so fleshed out in practically everything they did. So when they come back and you get a little bit extra with them, like actually seeing Nuvolette interact with the Melazines, it's funny to see that he still has issues interacting with even someone that's closer to him. No, we don't want that. Actually, did I buy the recipes from you? I don't even know if I have credits. Oh, I missed one. I missed the haggis. I can now make haggis. That's a 4-star food, man. All right, let's go back to that. That is the one I want. I would zoom the fuck in. Bonded over trauma. Yeah, but I mean, like, I love the idea that they were in this situation that you know, they can talk to each other about and actually get through it together. There is no judging or something like that. And there's something very special about that, despite the bad case scenario. Yeah, I love Fontaine. Fontaine not just gave me New Willette, but he just gave me a bunch of characters that I genuinely love. And even just stories. That's just a side quest for Risley. And his whole thing at the end, where it's just like, okay, here's the twist. This is how he ended up in the fortress. And I don't think anybody thought it was going to be that dark. Granted, yes, it's the place of law and order, and you expect laws to be broken for stories to be told for some characters. But again, I don't think anybody expected that to be the story for Risley. And that story just sticks out to me. Even like Nouvelette. Nouvelette's story isn't bad. His story quest, it's not bad by any means, but it's more about the Melusines in the past than it is about him specifically. But if you pay close attention, it is about him trying to learn and fit in society. But as you know, go through the story with Nuvi and seeing the new stuff, he still has problems with it. He tries to make jokes, like the whole thing where he made the certificate for Risley as a joke after last year's Lantern Rite. Last year's? Was it last year's or the year before? I'm actually forgetting. I think it was last year's. No, year before. I was right the first time. It was the year before. Because last year was the whole thing with Hu Tao. So he was trying to just make a joke. And it's like, okay, you're trying to be funny and, you know, fit in with the group. Him getting the...
Where'd that wind come from?
And you lost privileges, Paimon. You know, we're on the screen. We can show it. Because I don't have it yet. The Melusines gifting this to him, he didn't understand. Like, he was genuinely happy and joyed to get a gift so thoughtful from the Melusines. To the point where he was just like, I have to get them more gifts to reciprocate. It's like, no, that's not all the time. You don't have to keep giving gifts every time, which is just going to go in this big ass circle where the Melusines are going to think that they have to go even bigger next time. But if you want to keep giving newbie stuff, please do. But he's just trying to figure out the etiquette and what he should do. And I just love that. I love the fact that even though he's lived in human society for so long, he still doesn't quite understand the ins and outs of it. And funnily enough, I think that makes him one of the most relatable characters, because you can be awkward as fuck, you know, in real life. And you know, you understand how Nuvi feels, like, oh, how do I deal with this? Because he's overwhelmed by it. And you get it. You know, you can relate to Furina and the fact that she only knows how to cook pasta and a bunch of different sauces. I want to point out, she knows how to make different sauces, so the pasta's different every time. He doesn't. And it's cute, and I love it. Such a good trope, non-humans trying to fit in. And the thing is like, you have to go for, like, Nuvi's point of view. He's been around for 500 years. I believe it's 500 years. It might be a little bit more. But he's been around for so long as the Udex, you know, judging over Fontaine. And yeah, he had to do stuff with the Oratrice. His judgment was never incorrect or, you know, going against the Oratrice. But now he doesn't even have that. So it literally is him doing everything by the book in his own judgment. I actually forgot he was a part of Arlecchino's quest line. And I was like, wait, what was the thing that she, like, agreed upon with Nuvi? What was that proposal? I had completely forgotten. She went to Nuvi to be like, hey, if any member of the House of the Hearth decides to do this, they are not to be tried for their crimes because they will not remember. And they want to start anew. So please make sure that they are set and able to begin a new life within Fontaine. And, structured, of course, Neuvillette probably understood that. Like, understood the structure of the proposal. But how much did he actually really understand the desire of it all? I think he understood better than most because that's the same desire the Melusines had, including the one that was I can't remember her name. The one in his story quest, the one that, um, I have to say it the way it is. She had committed suicide because of the hatred. And he blames himself for that because there was no way for him to protect her. So it's like, okay, I am going to do this and I will protect them. It's so good. What's the process for that in this game? Yeah, absolutely. I think Fontaine was absolutely peak when it came to the characters and the stories overall. There are bits and pieces that I could have done without, like the whole putting the clues together minigame thing. Sometimes that dragged out a little much because it's like, which part are you wanting me to associate? And then you finally get it and it's like, I hit that like 3 times. I hit this. Why all of a sudden did it not do anything? So yeah, there's things in Fontaine I do not like. That was one of them. But when it came to the stories, the characters, everything, mwah, I still think Fontaine is probably peak. I've enjoyed Nodcry. The build-up in Nodcry from the get-go has been good. I don't like the spaceship thing with the twins. I will say that. I don't like that all of a sudden they're aliens on a spaceship. And if it turns out that the whole beginning part with the heavenly principles where you're choosing your twin is just a dream from the traveler, I will be kind of mad. Just saying, I will be kind of mad. The stuff with Columbina, though, that stuff was great. The character development showing with the Fatui, because the Fatui was built going, oh, they're the big bad. Or at least one of the big bads. And you've made friends with a handful of them. One of them even sacrificed themselves, so basically to put an end to their misery, but they sacrificed themselves so that Natlan could keep their Archon. Like that's not the organization we saw at the beginning of the game. So I can't wait to actually get to go to Snezhnaya and meet the Saritsa. And fuck the Torre. This picture is kind of weird, yeah. But we'll see. Yeah. I'm curious. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually curious to see how the story is going to develop. But it feels like they did lose the plot somewhere in trying to retcon stuff with the Traveler. And I think that's why, like, stories of the nations, like Fontaine or even Nodcry itself, when doing the stuff with Columbina as the moon goddess, these are told very well. There might be a little loosey-goosey thing somewhere. Even Natlan had it. Because time travel, but they were all good, and I think it's because it's more self-contained versus the Spanning story, which is supposed to be, the Traveler and Dane's Leaf, Conria, and all that stuff. Hopefully, it will come together a lot better. Also, where the fuck is Dane? Like, where the hell did he go after yeeting Rerir into the void? Is where they started rewriting some stuff. It felt it, honestly. It felt like they did. Especially going into the interlude quest for the Traveler. Because it did a little bit of twisty-turny things, and I don't mind the what a twist kind of situations in storytelling because it keeps things interesting. But when a lot of stuff comes out of left field, like that was where the spaceship first came up, and it's like, what do you mean a spaceship? Oh. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He shows up when the plot needs it. And clearly we didn't need him to save Columbina. We just needed the power of love with Sandrone. Power of love and friendship. Because he ultimately does the same thing, and I'm tired of his shenanigans. He's a little bit like Tuxedo Mask sometimes. My job here is done. But you didn't do anything. Except for this last time. You did something this time. But you had to think about it first. Man, I really wish we could have had, like, Rubrier playable or something. Instead of having him stuck in the void. But at least he basically got reunited with Thalindus. I thought that had a good outcome, despite it being sad. But anyway, I don't know why. I am going to go take that small nap because I am very tired. And I got to go grocery shopping in a few hours. So I'm going to do that. We'll do a quick primo count. I didn't get a heck of a lot, right? For just doing the story. Because it is like 60... not that. 89. So I got a wish, yeah. So I basically got a wish and some change. From doing the dailies, I would get a wish anyway. So yeah, definitely some change in that. So we'll get some more definitely tomorrow. Cross your fingers on that. Because we'll do some exploration in Sumeru. I don't know if we'll do like an every other day thing for some story stuff. Like these story quests. Again, when I do the Jet storyline, please don't be offended that I'm skipping through it because, yeah, I skipped through it one of the last times Newbie ran just to get some fast primos. People on social media are using the Syndrome not really as a reaction. No, I haven't seen that actually. Oh, I will. I gotta figure out what I'm making this week. I have not. The only hangouts I've done are Kaya's and Kave's. So I have pretty much every hangout available. So we can do a hangout one day. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of that in one day, but we can do that on a day. We can do the exploration for Sumeru. Because here's the thing. Tomorrow, it will literally be a week away from me just ripping and seeing, or at least getting C5. Like I said, C5 is in the bag at this point. But we'll see if we can get some lucky pulls to get that C6. And I can't wait. Made you tear up badly? Okay, we'll make a note to do the tear jerker for Farzan, right? The other one I wanted to do was Lynette, but it was kind of to knock it out because of one of the mechanics that is in at least part of it. I don't know if it's in every segment, but the thing with like the cards, the randomizer thing, I don't even know if that's the right word. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed Risley's story. And until then, everybody, take care.